Hey everybody, today I'm showing you two cool poker robots. Now these have come a long way over the years. I've covered pretty much all of them, at least the ones that I could get my hands on. There have been a few more in the past couple of years that I haven't really touched because they seem to offer the same kind of features, and I think it becomes kind of repetitive just to show it. But these two, the YouPai Max, are the latest ones that you can buy, and obviously YouPai Max 6 is the latest one, which has support for 12 players, that has support for 8 players. There are dealers, card shufflers, and card counters, so all the features that you'd expect in something like this. And they all also have these buttons. So this one is the button for this. The color is different, but the functionality is the same. You see the interface is similar. They have these buttons for shuffling, and you have these for dealing, and this has a Uno, poker, all kinds of preset programs that that one doesn't have. Let's see, I'm going to compare them and show you guys what's the difference. You can use all kinds of cards with these. I'm using these for Uno. If you're a Star Wars fan, this is nice to have. So let's see what you get. So this is what you have. You have your guide, you have your button. These 4 buttons are available. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. You can turn it on. Go through all these settings. I can go up and pair this. So I just press the number that I want and it pairs. This one actually has these programs, so you can come here, Texas Hold'em, Bridge, Blackjack, Crazy Eights. So these are preset and available in this machine, which is very convenient. Both of these have this mechanism that let you resize. So if you have large cards, you can just do that, or you can make this smaller. This is the base, so it stays put. This is the YouPai Max 5. That's branded under something different, but these you can find at different brands buy these and put their marks on them. But reality is this is the same functionality. You can easily remove this if you want. I just don't want to. It has 2 decks of cards that you can fit there to go through the same process. See, the interface is different. You don't have those fancy modes for different kinds of games. You can hold this, you press, you come to this, and now here you can match this. These seem to be about the same size. I really see no difference except the color. Obviously the software is different because this is more advanced, but they both have a similar size. They both have this mechanism that lets you change and resize. These cards are great for Uno, so I'm going to put these here. Just an example, just to show you guys how the shuffling works. So there's 3 cards, and those 2, you start your pile. For Uno, it doesn't have a separate program, whereas here I do actually have that. So that's the main difference between these two. If I go here, Texas Hold'em, you can play with up to 10 players. So that's the max. You see, that's 10 players. Whereas if I go here and if I go Uno, I can go up to 12 players. This one just has this mode. Goes all the way to 8, so that's the main difference. This has 12 players, that has 8 players that you can handle. You can have the auto dealing feature on, so once you shuffle, it automatically deals. You can have the number of consecutive cards. So in this case, if you go here and say 2, that's your number of consecutive cards. What comes out first, clockwise, counterclockwise. So that's pretty much all you have. You also have this touch area to stop it. Before I do it again, I just want to show you guys how this button works. If I pair this, the 4 sides will get their cards as soon as they hit the button. I turned the auto dealing on, so let's see. I also have a card counter feature. This is almost identical to this in every way, except it has a bunch of other features, such as having 12 players and those custom programs. You have a lot of different other options. So this is the same, just it has consecutive here. The wording is a little bit different. Both of them allow random dealing. That uses, again, different terminology, but it really doesn't matter. You have the ability to adjust the dealing distance. You have your gameplay. So this is where you can choose custom or all these different things. You can go custom and pretty much clockwise, counterclockwise. Now, this is for 9 players. Have the ability to do rotating deal. Max number of cards supported here is 999. So this is also 999. Post shuffle deal on, and that random dealing now, back and forth. I'm going to change all of these. Let's do it like that. Let's see. So how about shuffling and then dealing? And these buttons, all of them are linked and work. I have only 4 buttons, but these are available for up to 12 players. You also have the card counter feature. That stops it, so this is a touch sensitive area. I can also just use these cards. This one also has the swing and diagonal mode when you are under a certain number of players. So if I increase that to, let's say, 5, see that option is not available. Five cards this time, random dealing. Let's see how it turns out. So with this random dealing, it just makes things a little bit more interesting and people maybe trust it a little bit more. Here, I'm just gonna go with Texas Hold'em. Number of players. That. We need cards in there. So now you want to get your flop. You discard that card. So this is what you got. You burn another card. I don't know if I have the jokers in there, hopefully not. And then you have another one. And then you have your river. There we go. And then you just play it. You see what you have and whether your hand is great or not. But that's how it works. This is the crazy 8s. Let's increase that to 5. So 5 cards, and let's say if I want another card, this is how it works. That's about it. For more information, please go to Gadgetify.com. Don't forget to check the description to see where you can get these. I'm going to cover more. If you have poker robots that you want me to cover, don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.